Hi, we're going to do the weekly guidance for Monday, the 8th of October 2018. I thought we would start by using the Animal Dreaming Oracle cards by Scott Alexander King. Great little cards and have quite a lot of meaning and that as well. And again, I only read the cards intuitively. I don't look up the book and give you the description as to what the author deems the cards to mean. So we'll start with Aries. And we've got a card that's flipped out, and your card is the emu, which is endurance. What it's telling me is that this week you really need to dig deep and find the stamina to stick with what it is that you've got going on. There's quite a lot of things happening in your life this week, and you're going to need some endurance to stick it out to the end. Don't give up, which I know that you're feeling as though you want to do. You're feeling as though it's too hard, and you know, we can't put it in the too hard basket all the time. So suck it up, find that stamina and stick to it. You know, you've got the endurance and you need to use it this week. Okay, Taurus, your card, Bat, Rebirth. What this is saying is that you've got to look at starting things over. You know, it's a time for you of renewal. It's a time to allow things to be born again. You know, it's almost like having a little bit of a mini makeover this week, because they're telling me it's time to dig deep and find what it is that you've been missing in your life personally, and allow yourself to, you know, become something more and something more appealing that you've been wanting to project, basically. So look at being true to yourself this week. Look at finding what it is that makes you feel whole and new again, and you know, get that little mini makeover happening, because I'm seeing, you know, a few little haircuts, a little bit of color happening. Also, don't be afraid to go and buy yourself a nice outfit, particularly a pair of shoes, they're telling me. Okay, moving on to Gemini. Your card is the Frog, and it's saying cleansing. What it's saying is that it's time to throw out the old and the unused and the, you know, the unwanted. Cleansing is more than just cleansing yourself physically. It's cleansing yourself emotionally, cleansing yourself mentally, and also making sure that your environment, okay, cleanse that environment. Don't allow yourself to hang on to clutter and hang on to the unwanted and the unneeded. So this week it's about looking around yourself, finding what it is that you feel is no longer of use. And, you know, if there's some things that you want to hang on to, but they're out cluttering up the space, put them away. Grab some boxes, grab some plastic tubs, whatever it is, and pack some stuff away, but put it away where it's not cluttering up your environment. Also, make sure that you cleanse yourself physically. So drink plenty of water this week. Get yourself totally flushed. And also make sure that emotionally you're getting rid of some crap, okay? If there's things that's annoying you, you need to speak up. Things that have got you worried, you need to work it out. So this week it's all about you and making sure you're in the best possible space, mentally, emotionally, physically, and your environment is also doing it for you as well. Okay, Cancer. Okay, guys, your card is the Owl, and it's saying deception. So what I'm shown this week is you have to be careful of people around you, people that are telling you that there's something going on when it's not, because I feel that there's some people trying to interfere and put their nose in, and they're trying to cause problems within your personal life. The deception is that, you know, they're trying to make out that something's happening when it's not, and you have to be aware of false people. Okay, so people that are out for their own gains, you'll know who they are because you'll get that feeling, that gut instinct of who these people are. So don't put up with crap from other people this week. Don't take things at face value, okay? If it doesn't feel right, I need you to stop and have a closer look and go, you know what, I'm not going to rush into this week, and take your time with it, because there's a lot of deceptive behavior and a lot of shit being said this week that you need to be aware of, and don't allow it to be, you know, don't treat it as gospel is basically what I'm saying. Okay, Leo, for you this week, the good old dragonfly and illusion. Basically, it's, you know, very similar to the Cancer of the deception. Be careful, because not all you see is true. The illusion, and it's also what you're projecting. So stop making out that you're something that you're not. Stop projecting the illusion that you've got your shit together when you don't. Because it's so easy for us Leos to put a mask on and say, oh, it's okay. Whereas internally there's a lot that's eating at us and really dragging us down emotionally. So we've got to get past that. And I think that this is the week where we've got to be very authentic and very open and honest about what's going on internally with ourselves. So stop the illusion, and also stop projecting out to other people, and move on, right? We've got to dig deep, and we've got to heal these things. We can't keep allowing these things to eat away at us, because it doesn't do our health any good. And when I say health, again, I'm talking about it all, you know, our mental health, our emotional health, and our physical health, which leads into our spiritual health as well. So stop the illusion this week. Show your true, authentic, genuine, honest self, and see how things work from there, because I'm sure it's going to be a lot better once we are authentic. Virgo, it's the busted, which is confidence. This is the week where you'll need to show a little bit more confidence in what you're doing, because I feel that you've been, you know, trying to get ahead with a certain project. This is the week where you'll find that confidence to go for it and put yourself out there. So often we put ourselves in situations where we're feeling as though we're outside our comfort zone. This is the card that tells me that you guys can find the confidence you need to take on the projects that you've been wanting to achieve but haven't felt comfortable or confident enough in doing it. So don't hold yourself back from doing things because you don't feel confident enough in yourself and your abilities, because as a Virgo, you're probably one of the stronger signs to make things happen in the way that you're a planner and you're a developer as well. So you do the planning for it, but you also make it happen. Okay? Libra, your card this week is the dingo, and the dingo is the trickster. Okay? This week's saying that you're probably going to be pulling out all the stops to get people into doing things the way you want them done, and pretty much putting yourself into a position where it's almost like you're pulling out all stops. You're convincing people that a situation's happening a certain way when it's not. And I feel that this is only for you to continue on basically living your life the way you feel you need to. So what it's saying, Libra, is that you guys are pretty much trying to pull the wool over everybody's eyes. And if it's working for you, great. But just be careful that you don't start believing in your little make-believe world, okay? Because sometimes when we try and pretend things are okay and they're not, and we often believe it that much, or we act it out that much that we end up believing it, and we get misled and led astray within our own mind. So while this week is a week where you have to pretend that things are okay and you're trying to get people to do things your way and you're manipulating the situation, don't make it a habit, okay? Scorpio, your card is the snake, which is saying transmutation. Big bloody word, but what it's saying is with the snake that there's a lot of things coming together. You know, it's telling me that with you guys, you've got a lot of you've got changes happening. You've got a lot of things which are crossing over, and they're moving from, you know, a thought to a possibility to actual things. And the transmutation is that it's changing across all levels for you. And it's being developed in all aspects. You've put a lot of thought into this, and it's time for you to put your thoughts into actions. Don't keep sitting on the fence and thinking about it and hoping that it'll just happen out of pure, you know, good luck. You have to put the work into it to make things happen, okay? Sagittarius, for you this week, we've got the hawk, which is messages. What this is telling me is that you've got some good news coming through, because the hawk is coming through, and it's a very sort of strong, positive animal. And the hawk also is a very opportunistic bird. And what's happening is that the messages coming for you this week are going to be very positive. And it's also going to lead to opportunities for you, because the hawk brings opportunities, because it's the bird that actually preys on opportunities. You know, they are scavengers, and they do sort of fly down and take roadkill, and they see all the opportunities when they're up on a high level. So your messages this week, you know, you're going to get communications, you'll have letters of offers. All good things are coming to you this week in forms of messages. Okay, Capricorn, your card this week is the Tasmanian Devil, and it's saying purification. What it's telling me is that you need to really take better care of yourself. You need to look at what's going on with your health in all areas. You need to purify your body. You need to make sure that you're, you know, living more healthier lifestyle, making healthier choices. And not only that, you need to make sure that your surroundings, your environment is purified as well. The Tasmanian Devil is an animal that really eats basically anything that's old and rotting, and can deal with all of the garbage that you know, things that other animals that are you know, scavengers would walk away from, but the Tasmanian Devil sticks to it. But it doesn't mean that you have to live your life in very parallel to the Tasmanian Devil. What you have to do is you have to take better care of yourself this week. Look at what it is that your health is sort of showing you. What's causing you a little bit of problems? You know, is it sleep habits? Is it eating habits? Is it exercise? What's really at the crux of the matter for you this week? And purify yourself, you know, just whether you go on a detox, whether you try and stop eating carbs for the week, whether you try and stop eating, you know, sugary foods, whatever the case may be, you need to start taking better care of yourself and health-wise. That leads us to Aquarius, and your card for the week is the Cassowary, and it's respect. So who's not showing you respect this week, Aquarius? And why are you allowing other people to be disrespectful of you and to you? This is a week where you have to take back your own power and demand respect from people. You're putting yourself out there in many ways for so many people. You're doing so much for others, and you're not getting the respect and the gratitude from people for the things that you're doing and the things that you know, other people take for granted. So if people can't show you that respect this week or gratitude for all that you do for them, stop doing it. It's simple as that. You demand respect, but the thing of it is, people won't respect you if you don't respect yourself, is what I've just been told. So if you're not respecting yourself, don't expect other people to do it. Okay, so what you have to do this week is learn respect for yourself and demand respect from others. And I mean demand it. Don't just sit there and go, oh, that's not very nice, don't talk to me like that. You need to be more assertive, and you need to say, hey, hang on, that's enough of that. I will not allow you to speak to me like that. Okay, where's the respect? All right, be a little bit more assertive. Okay, that leads us into Pisces, and you guys, your card this week is the good old butterfly, and it's saying transformation. what's happening for you guys is that there is a whole new transformation coming. There's you know, changes, just not physically, but there's changes around you happening as well. You've put a lot of work into getting yourself ready to show the world what you've been working on. Okay, thank you. They've just told me that you've been doing a lot of private transformation on yourself, and you know, exercising and taking better care of yourself, putting you know, a lot of effort into yourself personally. And what they're showing me is that it's the time for the reveal. It's almost as if you've been on a diet for 3 months and a group of friends haven't seen you since you've started. And this is the week to reveal and show people all your hard work. The transformation is also a more a character. They're telling me you know, your personal character is also transformed, and it's showing me that you're a lot more aware of where it is you want to be, and a little bit more empowered personally yourself. And they're telling me that you're very comfortable in revealing your true emotions now, whereas before you used to keep a lot of things you know, close to your chest, and you weren't comfortable in sharing. So what they're saying is the transformation is not just a physical, it's not just character wise. You've changed a lot in so many ways, and this is the time for you to reveal that to others. And it's also showing the transformation is going back to your surroundings. They're showing me the transformation is the possibility of a move. You're either moving house, or there's changing something and transforming it into a more peaceful environment for yourself. Have a great week, everybody, and we'll see you next Monday with your guidance for the following week. Take care. Bye.